Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm the one they call Peachy and you're most welcome to join me. Now today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review. I'm going to be telling you my thoughts on the game Pewdiepie Pixelings while doing the trials at the same time. But before we get into that, I just want to say hashtag justice for AntMan. Now, if you have been on the scene long enough, you will know what's happening between the AntMan and YouTube, demonetizing his channel and kind of trying to shut up people that are monetized talking about the situation. It is what it is, man. So if you want to support, you might want to head over to Twitter and hashtag justice for AntMan, justice for the AntMan, justice for Review Tech USA, and justice for Camelot 331, who are creators who were affected negatively by the whole situation. We're trying to get YouTube's attention, and you could also consider canceling your YouTube Premium, or you could hashtag boycott Disney, Apple, and Hulu, who are YouTube's biggest ad spenders. If you want to support the cause, it's obviously not 100% necessary, but unfortunately the best way to get their attention is to hit them in the pockets. But let's continue. So as you can tell, my best is right over here, and it's pretty impressive as you can tell. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so I've been playing this game for a while now, a couple weeks really. Oh my gosh, I just discovered a blister on my finger. That's weird. Anyway, so yeah, let's choose bubble shield. Let's choose a shield and shoot. I usually like to do grab a health spell, but anyway, they change every kind of level. So here we go. Let's pop you there. Yeah, so far I've really enjoyed the game. I must admit I'm not very good at knowing like what is the best in this game. I think I chose the wrong team again. These guys are in my second team, but yeah, the game is quite fun. It's a strategy game, meaning you kind of have to use your brain a little bit, and sometimes I'm a lazy little peach. I said peach. And so I don't really want to think about stuff. I just want to have some clean good fun, you know. And it's not that the game is not, oh shoot, I shouldn't have used that. Didn't need to bloom and use that. But yeah, so it's not that the game doesn't make me feel like excited or anything, or like I'm not having fun, but it's more of a case of it requires you to think a little bit. I'm a little lazy sometimes, you know. Sometimes I don't actually have a lot of time. I'm not going to be able to make a flawless streak because I don't have a health spell, and yeah, it's just not going to work. So I'm not even going to bother to like really oh shoot, I should have just left him there. Yeah, and yes, the game can be a little bit complicated if you're a lazy peach like me, but it's really fun when you actually start figuring out what do these characters do and how do they work. So you know, that's really important. So if you're looking for something that you can play while you are just wanting to chill and not really do much, this is not that type of game. Maybe it was in the name because it says RPG. I didn't notice that the first time when I downloaded the game, but here we are. Anyway, yeah, so it can be really fun to play, and also the pixeling design, like so cute. They're freaking adorable. Like, oh shoot, I told you I wasn't gonna make it. I'm not really good at this. I'm trying. I'm not really good at it. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you just need to focus, and like I said, this is really not a game where you can just chill and enjoy yourself and stuff. It's the kind of game that you want to be dedicated to completing or focusing on, like the goals and the targets and stuff. There's a lot of reading also. That's something that really stood out for me, because when I downloaded the game, I was really thinking that I was getting a Pokemon spoof, you know. that really was what I thought. I thought I'm getting something that is going to be very similar to Pokemon, and it's going to be low energy, cutesy, you know, a little bit of battle strategy, but I didn't expect it to be like this, for God knows what reason. I really should have I really should do some more research when I'm picking games. But oh yeah, he's a terrible pick for that middle position. Anyway, yeah, it's good, clean fun. It's just a little bit intensive in terms of like like thought process, and it's a strategy thing, and yeah, because like you can do this thing where you move pixelings around and stuff like that, in order to minimize the damage like that, like I just did now. And I'm not in the mood for that. I'm just not in the mood for that. This is not really my style of game. Another thing that I also want to point out is that I am not like a hardcore gamer. I do play a lot of cell phone games, but I'm not like I don't play, what do you call that game again? Fortnite. I'm not like a Fortnite player or PUBG, Garena, Free Fire. Mostly because my internet sucks. That's the one reason. The other reason is because I'm not very good at those. I'm a lot better at being like a backseat gamer, So people can kind of rely on me for being in the background and pointing out, hey, that guy's trying to shoot you, whatever, stuff like that. But I'm not good for this stuff. And I did mention I'm trying to change that. So, these kind of games are a step in that direction. I was also thinking of potentially one day getting myself, like some older consoles to try and improve that kind of situation. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so yeah, I do really like the character design. I am very dedicated to how cute most of these little characters are. I like the little blobby lady on the top there. Or is it a guy? I don't know. I thought that was hair. Anyway, yeah, I did notice that when you get to the 2-minute mark of each match, then it gives you double damage, and that's most likely because it wants to end the game as quick as possible, so that was unnecessary. I didn't need to move Bob in. Yeah, it's a good fun game. Some drawbacks: the levels are so very long. I mean, you might not think 2 levels a minute is much, right? But if you just go from like the perspective of, I don't know, maybe like editing a video, right? On average, YouTube videos are gonna be around 8 minutes, and someone speaking in between a video stuff, like even just over a video, it's gonna take longer than 2 minutes, like just in between little snippets of talking in between. It usually takes about a couple minutes longer than 2. what was that sentence? So when you've got these levels that are like 2 minutes long, you have to think to yourself, what am I gonna do for the 2 minutes? Because I'm really not interacting here with these characters. Shoot. Yeah. So you're not interacting with them. And that was also another thing that like kind of bothered me, because I thought, okay, we got Pokemon styles and I just have to pick out my characters and choose their actions and stuff. Maybe that's what kind of was a little disappointing to me, that this is not like Pokemon. And it's not Pokemon, so I shouldn't actually be disappointed. But I was expecting a Pokemon type vibe, because it kind of looks Pokemonish, if we're being totally honest. That little doggy over there, doesn't that remind you of either a Zigzagoon or a... I can't freaking remember what that thing is called. Yeah. But they do remind you of Pokemon in a lot of different ways. And I think that is a unique feature of the game. I do think that that's a good feature of the game, but I could not, in a lot of ways, I just couldn't connect with this game. And most of it had to do with the very, very long level times. And another thing was like, I couldn't get the strategy aspect of it down. And like I said, it might just be because I suck at games, but I did not do very well in that regard. And yeah, those are a couple things that I think could use some changes. But then again, it's just maybe it's just not my kind of game, you know. So I think we're gonna leave it there because I've been rambling on for enough time. And you'll have seen how much time passed. Overall, I think it's a really good game. It was very well designed. There's a lot to read and a lot to go through. So it's almost like they packed a heck load of lore and everything into this game. There's a lot of allusion to PewDiePie's channel, things he said, things that were trending on the channel, and there's a lot of like these little fun things that followers of PewDiePie will know. So I really appreciated that. Another thing is that I really appreciated that it's in the settings, I think, that you can go to this chest odds thing, and I really think that PewDiePie had a lot of a hand in helping to create this game, because that's such a gamer thing to do. I've never seen that in a game. Maybe I've just been playing all the wrong games, but I've never seen them give you the chest odds. I've never seen that, and I was like, wow, that's great, and it explains everything well. I'm just a little bit too lazy to read everything. I should stop saying I'm lazy. People probably think I'm a slob. But yeah, like everything is available for you to read and understand. Pewds also mentioned when he made Poopty, which is another game I'm interested in checking out. I do love adventure games. Super certified, verified chicken over here, but I love adventure games. And PewDiePie mentioned that there's an option for you to play the game without spending any money, and I see the same is true here. You get these little green bucks for free like a lot of the time, or you can win it in levels. There's a lot of spaces that if you just play long enough, strategize well enough, you can actually just do very well without spending a single cent in game. And I really think that that's such a good touch, that he had in the creation of this particular game, because too many games out there just want your money. Too many. And like so far I haven't seen a single ad in game. I don't know if that's like the case for everybody, or if it's just I've not seen a single ad in game, which I think is quite impressive as well. So yeah, that's my review. Overall I think I would give it like a 7 out of 10 peaches, or maybe like a 6.9. Yeah, 6.9 is better. Don't ask me what the point means, but it's like, it's not quite a 7, but it's almost there, because it's really good, very enjoyable, but it also is not quite to my taste, although I can see how it would be a good game or more appealing for everybody else. And I do think that it's probably just because I still need some practice in the gaming area, because I'm sure there's a bunch of things that I am not fully appreciating yet, just because I'm not a gamer in that kind of sense. But yeah, and if you didn't know, there are 3 modes to play from. Arena is a lot of fun. You actually can learn a lot from battling with other people. There's a lot of free stuff. Another thing that you might not have known if you haven't played the game is when you go in the story mode, and once you've completed a level, you can actually do this thing where you can do like an instant win, and then you can potentially just get the main prize, which is really great. And also you can level up you guys as well, and you level up yourself as well, which is in this corner over here. So yeah, and then also on top of all of that stuff, they did like 2 extra difficulty levels, so you can complete the whole game in level 1, in easy level, and then you can go to medium level and start all over from the beginning, and you can check out the story again, or you can actually, I don't know if I showed you, but you can switch off the cutscenes. So see there's a little switch, you can switch off the cutscenes, and that's really, really great. So I think the game was very, very well designed, just not really my cup of tea. Maybe once I'm a little bit more experienced as a gamer, I'll check it out again and then see if my opinion has changed, or I might just play a little bit more and then let you know how I feel in a couple weeks or something. So yeah, that's my review. I hope you have a fantastic day further. Let me know what you think. Are you a fan of PewDiePie? Are you a fan of this particular game? Are you a fan of AntMan also? I'd love to check out some of the other stuff that they do as well. Yeah, and I hope you have a fantastic day further. Please don't forget to use the hashtags, especially on Twitter, and also enjoy yourself. okay, enjoy yourself. But have a great day further because you absolutely deserve it. And scripture of the day. Unless otherwise indicated, all the following scripture quotations are taken from the Holy Bible, New Living Translation, with copyright by Tyndale House Foundation, used by permission of Tyndale House Publishers, all rights reserved. 그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을 붙여요. 비밀의 나만의 초콜릿. 그대 차가운 몸을 녹일 때 나는